So if you know me, you know one of the things that I absolutely love is a sunny, warm day. And I'm so happy that this week the weather has changed, because that means one thing: summer is almost here and I am so excited. I'm just one of those people who eagerly looks forward to summer for so many reasons, but the number one reason is because it's nice and warm. I just don't like being cold. And of course, because it's warm, that also means my living costs go down as well. So I always make sure to turn off my heat, always, every opportunity, head outdoors and take full advantage of every sun-soaked moment of it whilst I can. But that can also lead to a high spend outside the home. Trust me, I know. So if you found yourself on a similar path, or you're simply looking for ways to save a little extra cash this summer and live well for less, here are tried and tested frugal living tips for summer that you can use to save money this season without sacrificing a thing. Hello friends, and welcome back to another Friday Frugal video. If you are new here, hi. My name's Yvonne and I make videos every week, and I mostly talk about how to save money, make money and grow your money. And that's through budgeting and frugal living. And that's because I'm on a journey to financial freedom and independence, and I'm sharing my favorite tips, tricks, hacks that are helping me do so that I can help you on your financial journey too. So if you're interested in these topics or just following my journey, then hit that like button, subscribe and share this video with someone who wants to make a positive impact on their finances. Right, featured comment for today is from Genevieve Loran, who says, I always have breakfast for dinner, and why not, I can't be bothered to cook something. Eggs on toast is my go-to. So it's so nice to hear that I can legit make this a thing and save some money. Genevieve, yes you can. If you haven't done so, check out my frugal grocery tips video, where I share with you exactly how you can save money with your food shopping. Now let's get on with this video. The first summer frugal tip is to make the most of cooking outdoors. Personally, I've yet to meet someone who doesn't like a good summer barbecue. So if you're one of those people, let me know in the comments below. And whether you're camping, picnicking, or just relaxing at home, instead of cooking on your gas or electric cooker, you can save some money on electricity by opting to cook outdoors this summer. So make the most of the barbecue at the very least, and if you can, make a campfire and just make the most of it. And of course, if you want to elevate your summer cooking, you can also switch it up using a Dutch oven or a sun oven to cook, bake, and even if you're that bit frugal, dehydrate your food outside without using electricity, because you'll be using solar power energy. And not only are these options fun, but it's also good for your wallet as well. And of course, most importantly, good eating all around. Now, I don't have the biggest outdoor space, but even so, I really like to buy a few small disposable barbecues. One, because I don't have the space for a big barbecue, and two, they're cheap, they're disposable, and they're just fun for cooking. So I can't wait for summer to make those wonderful barbecue treats. The second one is to utilize the outdoor spaces and go camping. If you want to go away or just want a change of scenery this summer, instead of booking an expensive holiday or booking a hotel, one thing you can do is just do some good old camping. There is nothing more frugal than temporarily living off grid for a few days in an outdoor space or even in your garden. And the beauty is that all you really need is a tent, a sleeping bag, some basic cooking equipment, a way to make fire, and enough food to get you through your stay. And that's truly all you need to live money-free in the outdoor space for as long as you like. Now, of course, you might be tempted to upgrade it to a caravan and so forth, but you need to be really careful with this, because it can actually get expensive very, very quickly. So try and keep it as simple as possible. And to entertain yourselves, you can just do things that don't rely on internet, like playing cards, seeing campfire stories, and tell some good old ghost stories. I mean, I have some good memories of my childhood just from camping itself. So to really make sure your camping trip stays as frugal as possible, opt for a site that has a free campground, or find somewhere with a low cost. I'm actually super excited that the lockdown restrictions will be lifted very, very soon, fingers crossed, and that I can take my son camping, as he's been asking me to do so, and all we've managed so far is to do it in the living room. So I think it'd be really, really nice to do it outdoors. And like I've mentioned, it doesn't have to be expensive, and the wonderful thing is that we can build beautiful, wonderful memories together. And whilst you're out on the campsite or even just at home, another frugal thing you can do is to entertain yourselves and your kids by laying out under the stars. I don't know what it's like where you are, but I have to be honest and say one of the positive things of lockdown is that I've noticed that there's less air pollution, and so the night sky can be seen so much more clearer than ever before. And that's coming from someone who lives in a very, very populated city, London. So I can only imagine if you live outside of the city, away from all those bright lights, you probably have a great view of the night sky. So find yourself a great spot nearby in your garden or somewhere close by and just lay out under the stars. In fact, summer is the best time to stare up at the endless night sky and contemplate life and our place in this vast universe, and of course just watch the stars. So what I like to do is get a map and try and spot all the constellations and planets without the help of an app. Now, my friends and I used to do this a lot when I was younger, and we would always have a competition to see who would find the most stars and constellations. And of course, the added benefit is that you might even be able to catch a meteor shower that happens every August. Now, I'm no expert on this, but I do follow an amazing YouTuber who goes by the name of London Stargazer, and she does everything from night sky forecasts all the way to watching the moon phases. So I will link her channel in the description below because I think it's absolutely amazing. Feel free to check it out and support her as you can. The fourth summer frugal tip is to consider making the most of free events. Summertime is usually the time for free outdoor events in just about every city, small town and rural community as well. And I and many others in this wonderful land are sure hoping for restrictions to be lifted, and when they are, I'm hoping and praying that there will be a heap of fairs, parades, outdoor movies, barbecues and celebrations available throughout the summer months, socially distanced, of course. So before you book for a paid event this summer, why not check out what's going on near you and plan some free family time around your local calendar of events. I personally cannot wait for this one, as it's been a long time since we've had anywhere to go. And living in London, I'm hoping I can rely on the variety of events that it usually has. So fingers crossed, there will be a calendar full of free events for us to go to, and of course I can document them and show you how to do so. The next tip is to start planting your autumn garden. The sun is out, which means that for a lot of us, it won't take much convincing to be outdoors. So one thing you can start over the summer is planting your own autumn garden. Now, as you know on this channel, I love and encourage the idea of growing your own food, even if all you do is have a windowsill garden. That's exactly how I've started, and I've really enjoyed this. So this summer I'm really hoping to expand it to my teeny tiny balcony, maybe on the other side of the barbecue side. And so what you can do is consider foods that you can harvest over cooler months, like beetroot, celery, potatoes, carrots, cabbage, or any other salad greens, and then you can enjoy harvesting them from your home garden well into the autumn and of course into the winter months as well. So I'm planning to do this, and I can't wait to have my own first harvest, and I would document the process. So if you're interested, why not join me? Let's plant and harvest our food together, and of course we can see how much money we end up saving, right? I think that's a good idea. And that leads nicely into my next frugal tip, which is to start planning ahead for a frugal winter. I know what you're thinking.
Yvonne, we're talking about summer. The last thing I want to be thinking about is being cold and the colder months.
And I get it. I'm in the exact same boat as you. When summer is here, it's time to just enjoy the heat, the sun, the long days, and focus on that only. But remember, we want to be forward thinking and intentional with our spending. So there's no time like the present to start planning ahead for the cold, busy and expensive winter months. And of course, that's coming whether you like it or not. So it's probably best that we think ahead. So for example, you can conserve your energy use in the summer to have more in the winter. So what I've noticed is that most people pay a monthly tariff for their energy use, but their consumption differs throughout the seasons. So you can make a conscious effort to reduce and highly reduce your energy consumption in the summer so that you can have more allowance in the winter. Now, there are a lot of ways to save energy if you try. I'm going to make sure to reduce the amount of energy we use with like fans and air conditioners, especially when it starts to get really hot. I just use them only when it's absolutely necessary. And that's because I would actually rather spend more money on heating the house in the winter than trying to cool it down in the summer. There are just so many more alternatives in the summer, but that's just my personal preference. Let me know in the comments below, what are your plans for a frugal summer? Or if you don't believe in such things, let me know that too. Remember, if you're looking for free money, make sure to hit that stocks and shares link down below, deposit money into your account and get a free share worth up to £100. That's potentially 99 free pounds. So if you like free money, you know what to do. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe so that you don't miss any future uploads. As like I said, I'm sharing my journey to financial freedom and early retirement, and I don't want you to miss out on potentially good tips that could save you a lot of money. Also, share this video with someone who wants to make a positive change to their finances, because sharing is caring. And don't forget to check out these videos, which will show you all the financial tips I'm currently implementing in my life that have saved me thousands and thousands of pounds. Thank you so much for all your support. I will see you in the comments below, and of course I will see you in the next video. Have a great frugal day and take care. Bye.